Hello children, welcome back to mathematics class. I hope you have understood how to prepare the frequency distribution table for the grouped data and ungrouped data, and how to find out the cumulative frequency, and if the cumulative frequency is given, how to find out the frequency. In today's class we shall learn how to represent the data using the graphs. Okay, so we are going to see graphical representation of data. So when you read a newspaper or some book, so you won't be going through it and you won't be understanding it clearly, but when you see a graph you will get a clear idea about the data. Of course, a graphical representation should be properly titled and labeled so as to convey to the reader what it is about. Okay, there are various methods of representing the numerical data graphically. Some of these we can see in this class. Okay, so we have histogram and frequency polygon. Okay, let's see how to represent the data using the histogram. Okay, in this case the rectangles are drawn with the class intervals as bases. Okay, the class intervals are bases and their heights are proportional to the frequency of respective classes. Okay, when you want to draw a histogram, you have to convert the data into exclusive form. If the data is in inclusive form, you know what is the inclusive form and exclusive form in the previous video we have seen, right? So if it is in the inclusive form, you have to convert it into exclusive form. Okay, using a proper scale. Okay, then you have to mark the class interval on x-axis and frequencies on y-axis. Okay, then you have to construct rectangle with a class interval as basis and corresponding frequencies as height. Let's see an example. So you have to draw a histogram to represent the following. Okay, class interval is given and frequency is given. So you will take it in the x-axis class interval and in y-axis frequency. Okay, so it starts from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. It is a exclusive class interval, right? So you will take it in the x-axis 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So you have the frequency 7, 12, 15, 10 and 6. Okay, so suitable values you can take it in the y-axis. Okay, you are taking 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So all the values should come here. Okay, next, what is the next step? You have to mark the class interval and the frequency. So from 0 to 10, what is the frequency? It is 7. So till 7, 7 comes here in between, right? Next, 10 to 20, 10 to 20 it is 12. Okay, 10 to 20 you will have to mark as a rectangle. Okay, next the same you have to do. 20 to 30 it is 15, and then 30 to 40 it is 10, and 40 to 50 it is 6. Okay, 6 you have to draw the rectangle. Okay, this is how you represent the data using the histogram. Okay, let's see one more. So draw a histogram to represent the following. So here the class interval does not start from 0 to 10. Okay, it is starting from 40 to 48, 48 to 56. It is an exclusive class interval. So you can see 48, and next starts from 48 to 56, 56 to 64. So it is an exclusive class interval. You need not change. Okay, so you have 40 to 48. Okay, since the scale on x-axis starts at 40, okay, so you have a break or a zigzag curve is shown near the origin to indicate that the graph is drawn to scale beginning at 40 and not at the origin itself. Okay, see, you can see. Okay, you can draw a zigzag curve and then you can start from 40, 48, 56, 64 like that, and you have to see the frequency and you have to draw the rectangle. So 40 to 48 the frequency is 15. So along 15 you have to draw the rectangle. We'll see one more example. Draw a histogram for the following data. Class intervals are 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30 and 31 to 40. So it is an inclusive class interval. So if it is an inclusive class interval, you have to convert it to exclusive class interval. Okay. So on making the class exclusive, that is continuous, we get the actual class limit. Okay, so as from 0.5 to 10.5 and 10.5 to 20.5 and 20.5 to 30.5 and 30.5 to 40.5. Okay, so this we have already learned how to convert the inclusive to exclusive class interval. So after converting, you get the same frequency 7, 12, 15 and 13. For this you have to draw the histogram. Okay, so the class interval in the x-axis and frequency in the y-axis. So next you have to draw the rectangle according to the class interval and the frequency. So from 0.5 to 10.5, the value is 7. Okay, so it is 7 till 7 you will draw the rectangle. Then from 10.5 to 20.5, the frequency is 12. So you have to draw the rectangle till the value 12. So you know that the height of the rectangle will tell you about the frequency. Okay, so your homework is to solve the exercise 18b first, second and the third question. Okay, so you know how to draw the histogram. You have to take the x-axis class interval and y-axis frequency, and then according to the frequency and class interval you have to draw the histogram. Okay, so if the class interval is inclusive, you have to convert it to exclusive. So if there is any doubt, you can ask me. So you have to do the homework and send it to me in the WhatsApp.